Hello and welcome to Excel Class Hub. My name is Taiwo Mama, Educational Consultant for Excel Part Educational Consult Limited. Now, today we are going to be looking at what you need to know before applying for Unilag and OAU Post-UTME examination. Now, the first thing you need to take note before applying for either Unilag or OAU Post-UTME exam is the choice of institution. Very important. If you are aiming for Unilag or OAU, it is a must that you select them as the first choice on your JAMB registration. That is, they must be your first choice institution. You can't select them, you can't choose them as a second choice. They must be your first choice. Now, the second note is that once you score 200, this 200 score in your JAMB qualifies you to apply for the Unilag or OAU Post-UTME exam. You might be hearing that, okay, JAMB cutoff mark for university is 150, 160. I'm afraid Unilag and OAU cutoff mark, the mark that will qualifies you to apply for their post-UTME is 200. Will 200 qualifies you to gain admission for medicine or law? No. But 200 can give you admission into other courses. We are going to analyze them in this video so that you will know which course 200 can. You know which course you can gain admission with 200 marks. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the step-by-step method. So you need to watch this video to the end so that you won't miss any important note. And please subscribe to this channel, like, share, comment, ask questions in the comment section so that you can encourage us to do more videos. Now, the first thing we're going to be looking at is Unilag. The first institution we are going to be looking at is Unilag. Now, you chose Unilag as your first choice institution. You should know that once you score 200, you can apply. But you should know that Unilag have course cutoff, faculty cutoff mark, which is on point and in percentage. How does JAMB calculate, how does Unilag calculate your aggregate score? Your JAMB is 50% of your total score. Your O level is 20%. Your post-JAMB, that's your post-UTME, is 30%. Now, how will Unilag calculates your total score to give them 50%? To get your 50% is going to be your JAMB score. JAMB score divided by 8 to give you that 50%. So if you have 400 over 400, if you divide 400 by 8, you get 50. So that will give you the 50%. Based on O level, either WAEC or NECO, there are important grades you use in scoring students as A1, B2, B3, C4, C5, and C6. Now, A1 is 4 points, B2 is 3.6 points, B3 is 3.2 points, C4 is 2.8 points, C5 is 2.4 points, and C6 is 2.0 points. So if you add everything together, you get 20%. That is how they calculate using your O-level result. So the post-UTME have 40 questions. How would they calculate these 40 questions to give them 30%? To get 30% from 40 questions is each question is 0.75 marks. So if you get 40 over 40 in your post-JAMB, multiply by 0.75, will give us 30%, which is not possible. You can't get 40-40. Even though you get 40-40, they won't give you that 40. Now, Unilag admit based on merit, and they admit based on catchment area. Now, let's use medicine and law as case study. Let's use medicine and law as case study. For medicine, in Unilag, your merit cutoff for medicine Unilag is 85.025. 85.025. That is the merit score for people that are not part of the catchment that chose Unilag as first choice. For catchment areas, we have 6 catchment areas. We have Ekiti. The cutoff score for Ekiti is 79.97, while the cutoff mark for Lagos Indigen is 79.75, while the Indigen catchment cutoff for Osun is 81.775. The catchment cutoff for Oyo is 81.575, while for Ondo is 81.325. Then Ogun is 83.8. This is for medicine. Are we there? It's for medicine. Now let's make use of somebody. For example, let's say Mr. or Master Tunde Ajanle Koko scored 275 in JAMB and want to study medicine. He chose Unilag as his first choice, want to study medicine. His O-level results, the 5 major subjects: maths, mathematics, English, physics, chemistry, and biology. Now, he has, let's say, A1 in mathematics, you have maybe B3 in English, you have B2 in physics, B2 or B3 in chemistry, and C4 in biology. Get that? And he's here to do post-JAMB. This is his O-level result. Now, let's calculate. You want to, Tunde Ajanle Koko is from Ogun State. It's from where? Ogun State. So we are going to make use of this aggregate, 83.8. Now, with JAMB, so it's going to be his JAMB score divided by 8. His JAMB score is 275 divided by 8. So with JAMB, he has about 275 divided by 8. He has 34.375. They don't approximate. They'll give you that your normal score, normal rate. So out of 50% for JAMB, It has 34.37%, 37.375. That's for JAMB. Now, O level. O level, it has A1 in mathematics. A1 is what? 4. It has B3 in English. B3 is what? 32.2. Physics B2. B2 is 33.6, sorry. B3, 3.2. And C4 is what? 2.8. 2.8. So add up all this together, we have that, we have 16.8%. So adding his JAMB score. His JAMB score is 34.37. That plus his O level is 16.8 plus post JAMB, which is yet to do. Add up all this together plus 34.375. So you have 51.15%, and is looking for 83.8%, meaning that in his post JAMB, he should be aiming, that's 83.8 minus 51.175. So he's looking for 32, sorry. Yes, he's looking, he need to have 32.65% in post-UTME. You need to score 32 points. How will you get this 32 points in post-UTME? It's not possible, because post-UTME alone is 30%. Post-UTME alone is what? 30%. So if you are going for medicine, you need to target score. You need a target score for JAMB above 300, and you need a strong O-level result. You need a what? A very strong O-level result, like 3 A1 and maybe 2 B2. You need a strong O-level result and high mark in what? In your JAMB. Like this score now disqualifies him to study medicine, because your post-JAMB, overall your post-JAMB is 30%, and is looking for 32 point this to meet up this aggregate. So it's not possible. So Mr. Tunde Ajanle Koko will have to change his course. Will have to what? Change course. Look for a course that will require him to add extra, like maybe 25% or 26% to his previous score for post JAMB, to give him maybe 70, to give him maybe 72, or to give him 76 or 77 points in total. So we now use that. We will now use that aim to go purchase his change of institution form and choose the course we will meet the aggregate. That is for Mr. Ajanle Koko for medicine. Same thing applied to law. Same thing applicable to law. Law merit is 78.2225. Law. Law merit is 78.225. That's if you are not an indigenous of Lagos, or you are not part of these catchment areas, to be admitted on merit, you need to have 78.225 as your total mark for JAMB. I mean, for the combination of JAMB, post-UTME, and O-level calculation together, as I've done for Mr. Tunde Ajanle Koko for law. And Ekiti is 73.382 for Ekiti. That's for Ekiti. So that's for law. So what you need to do as a student, get your JAMB score, look for your aggregate score for your course. Look for the cutoff of your course. If you are part of the catchment, look for the catchment, the total aggregate for your catchment, and do your calculation. If your actual score, if what you are looking for after post-JAMB or before post-JAMB, sorry, if what you are looking for before post-JAMB is more than 30%, it means you can't go for that course because total of post-JAMB is what? 30%. Let's say, for example, maybe the total is 61% here, for example. Maybe you have 61%. So what you'll be looking for is just 22%. And to get 22%, maybe you need to score out of 40. Maybe you need to get 30 questions correctly. Let's see. Maybe it's called 30 over 40. That's 30 times 0.75. So that will give him, if he scored 30 out of 40 correctly, that will give him 22.5, which did not even meet. Don't meet up. So you need to score like 35 to 34 questions correctly in the post-UTME. So if you need help in calculating aggregate for your exam in Unilag, contact us on the WhatsApp number displayed on your screen. We will help you to calculate aggregates, and we help you to calculate the actual course that you can register for that meets your JAMB score. So don't waste this year's admission. It's possible for you to have, it's possible for you to have 300 and not gain admission to study medicine. It's possible. If your O level is not strong, maybe you have, let's do it together. You have mathematics C4, you have C4, C4, C5, C4, and you have 300, your total, and you want to study medicine. And let's say you are from Ogun State, let's reduce it, 83.8. You are from Ogun State, 300. C4 is 2.8, 2.8, 2.8, 2.8. C5 is 2.4, and C4 is still 2.8. So add up all this, we have 2.8 times 4. We have 4.8, okay, plus 2.4. So that will give us a total of 13.6. Your JAMB score has already given you, your JAMB score will be what? 300 divided by 8. That's 37.5. So your JAMB score is 37.5. Your O level is 13.6. What will be the total? What will be the total? 37.5 plus 13.6. That is still 51 points. So you still need more than 30. You still need more than 30 points to meet up 83.8. So very important. Your JAMB score does not matter. What matters is your O level result. If you're having this kind of result and you want to study medicine, please rethink. Rewrite the exam. Go and write your WAEC or NECO and make sure you aim for A1, at least 3 A1 and 2 B3 in your major subjects. Am I communicating? You can score 300 and not gain admission to study law, study medicine. So for those of us that want to study medicine, your aim for JAMB score should be 350, 340, 320. Your head should be removing smoke. Are you there? So if you need us to help you to calculate your aggregate, contact us on the number displayed on your screen, and we'll attend to you. Thank you. God bless you. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like, comment, and share, and click the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever we drop a new video. Our next video, we are going to be talking about OAU, how OAU calculates its aggregate. It's different from how Unilag calculates its own. OAU is different from how Unilag calculates its own. Thank you and God bless you.